So good day folks, here I am again recording. This time in this video I pretty much want to see, like in a newer version of 5.6 on Genshin Impact. Well, ma'am, yeah, I didn't play it for now. I mean, as of lately I didn't play it because like there's nothing new. But I just want to see like how they're gonna faring for the next update. So as far as I heard, well, I mean, I'm a little bit late watching this. It was 4 hour ago. But then again, as far as I heard, it's the story gonna go back to Mondstadt, was it? You know, if the story is good, means it's good. I want to see because I played as much as I was brought by this game into the gacha world in back in the COVID era. Hey, it was a good game. Now it's kind of not as far as I said, Natlan is fumbled. The story is too complex and they took too much time compressing the story, and it's like there's too much information. I don't even know what is it's even about. So now that Natlan is pretty much already concluded, I they're pretty much gonna bring the story back to Mondstadt, huh? By the way, this is like the official like English Genshin Impact, and they use the Japanese VA. Well, you see about professionalism, the voice is a little bit smaller, maybe just for me. Oh, the story, the, the voice is smaller actually. So yeah, that's S Covier, the new character that's gonna appear on the next version. I wonder if she's really good or she's just gonna be another filler. That's not really unique. That's her ultimate, AOE instant. So yeah, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be related heavily in the events in one tiny, right? And of course, we got a 4-star Eva. Of course, gotta use gun. Well, that's the Wild West for you, huh? Uh huh. Okay. So this is like the rerun some character, or this gonna be like I'm gonna see like who's the rerun character. Ooh, that's a voice I haven't heard in a while, huh? But I heard it often because I use it in my team. Was it Kokomi? No, I was dumb. Sorry, my bad. uh, so this is gonna be like a story related to event, right? Or which one is the event? I don't know. Which one is gonna be like the story? That's an old character, boy. Been a while since I heard you, bro. Albedo. Ooh, Mondstadt gonna get attacked. Interesting. Is it gonna related to the next area, or is it gonna be like an event story? My god. Okay, it has to be the brothers, huh? Oh wait, is this like a court happening? Dang. What happened to Mondstadt? Who the fuck is that? Hey, hey. Who the fuck is that? Okay. Oh. I'm gonna guess this is like an event story then. Because that looks like Dodoko, or am I fuck? No, that's Dodoko. Yep. It's gonna be Alice again. My god. Clay, please take care of your mom, please. She's too crazy. That's an excellent circle for you. Look cool? Okay. So wait, is the story gonna be in one tiny or in Mondstadt? Ooh, is that gonna be like a new boss or something? Looks cool, okay. So fire and electric, is that it? Or water? Ooh. Oh, is that Farka voice? Damn. Paralogism. Okay, okay. So this is the first redemption code, okay. Well, since this is not really live, probably I can skip it. Okay, so I guess this is the guest star for
Hello everyone!
this.
Welcome
It's the
to
English
the
VA
Genshin
now.
Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Ressa.
You see, because I'm using Japanese VA to play the game,
Why don't you introduce
it
yourselves?
feels different.
What up, my dudes?
Like
My name is John Guasto,
Faresa's
and I'm
voice
the voice of
acting
Aoife.
is way like the voice is way
Your
more
turn.
adult than
Hello everyone.
the Japanese
My name
PA.
is Emily
You know,
Katz,
Japanese
and I
cast
voice Escoffier.
for the Japanese
I'm so
PA,
excited to be
Hoyo
here.
first cast
And I
Mao,
am so excited
and
to be hosting
you know
alongside you
Mao
two
is
today.
known for her
By the
acting
way, Emily, I have
in
to say, the way
voicing
Chibi's
a
tail
character
moves around
with
is so cool.
Oh, actually,
cuteness.
it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's
And
a
big
piece
boobs.
of tech, basically. It
Or
helps
just cute.
Escoffier in the kitchen.
Well, you know,
and in
Mao is Mao.
combat. It's one of her essential
MAO.
utensils. But
Anyway.
it looks so much like a tail. Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks,
So there's
people
gonna,
even call Escoffier a
of course, there's gonna
demon
converse for the
chef.
new character, both of them.
Okay.
So I guess
that
the new
seems a
character
little
is gonna be
extreme.
like one 4-star and one
I'd say
5-star,
so
and then
too,
the rest
but
gonna be like
honestly,
the
I
other
don't know
3
much
is gonna
about
be a
Escoffier.
rerun.
Can you tell us more
Pretty
about
much
her,
already
Emily?
see like who's
Absolutely. Let's
the
take a
rerun
look at
gonna
her
be.
profile.
Well, for those who want to get them, sure,
Escoffier
go ahead.
used to be the
I mean,
head
I saw
chef at the
Nafia and
Hotel
Raiden
de
Shogun,
Bourg.
was it?
Cool. The hotel is
And
famous
Kinnick.
for the extremely popular and
It's not a-
exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
I said not bad
Exclusive?
because you know,
Yeah, only a limited amount
some
of
people,
slices are available
even
per
though
day.
like most people pretty much already get
Escoffier
them.
is a master of precision gastronomy,
Just
which
speculating.
means she approaches
There's
cooking
probably
as a
some of
science. She even develops
who still
advanced
want it
methods
and
to
didn't
use
get
in
it
her
yet.
cooking process.
But you know,
That's
for
some
the one who want to
dedication
get
her craft.
Kokomi,
Of
well,
course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is
she's
ready
gonna
to be
get
served
rerun
until it has her
in.
stamp of approval. And when she
Yep.
likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
Okay.
Sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like, "You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready
Oh
to
wait,
serve
she's a
after
cook for Miss
3.5
Arlecchino?
minutes on the stove.
Damn.
You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this.
So she's gonna be
perfectly
affiliated
good cream and
with. Is she gonna be affiliated
Intense.
with the hotel,
I
like
promise
Hotel de
Escoffier
Buffets,
is actually
Hotel
very
Buffets
well
Diete, or
mannered
whatever
most
it's
of the
called,
time.
right?
But
Or is
when
it
it
gonna
comes to
affiliated
food,
with
she
the
couldn't be
Fatui,
more strict.
like the other
It's all for
children?
good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make
Former
good
head chef
cuisine
of Hotel de
accessible
Bourg.
to all.
Recreate the
So
legendary
she's not
Gator de
just
Bourg
strict
and
on other people,
restored the
she
restored back to
demands
its former
perfection
glory.
from herself too, because that's the
Oh,
only way to make
so
a
she's the
dream a
old-
reality. Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha? That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking
Five-star
skills can be
eyes, huh?
capable of making a good meal.
Okay.
Who's the current
That feels
5-star?
like a personal call-out.
Who's the current meta for 5-star
But
eyes?
seriously though,
Was
I'm
it
telling you,
Jojo?
I could use something exactly like that.
I mean,
Same here. Emily,
Jojo.
you said Escoffier used
I
to
forgot
be the
his.
head chef at the Hotel de
I'm sorry, I
Bourg.
forgot his name. I
Does
didn't
that
have him,
mean
so
she doesn't work there anymore?
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Not
that's
using
right.
him often.
She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede. The Fortress of Meripede? What happened? We can't divulge the details right now. But
So
will be
that's the
revealed
story
in
quest for her,
Escoffier's
huh?
Story quest, treasured above all.
Glossaria
So be sure to check it out if you're
Structura.
interested, travelers. You'll
Chapter
also be rewarded with
1.
extra Ascension materials for Escoffier.
Yep.
Oh, and
Classic.
travelers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest.
Of course, he's gonna
Not
win.
only will travelers get
Of
to
course.
experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand,
What the
but
heck?
special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see
Blubber.
blubber beasts and romaritime
Cute.
flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm
Iced
definitely
coffee.
a believer.
Is that what he meant?
Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the
So who?
battlefield?
Right,
Emily
let's
Cass.
get into
I'm
it.
sorry, I don't really know English or
A
Japanese.
Escoffier wields
Okay,
a
I don't know.
cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams.
So
Which
so
brings
she's
us
gonna be
to
like
one of
off field
her talents.
because that looks like
When
a support
Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an
or
enemy,
sub
she
DPS
can
or
reduce
off
their
field support.
resistance to hydro and cryo damage.
Yep.
The more hydro and cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it looks like the enemies here aren't
So
actually
the-
frozen,
so
but
sh-
the resistance.
Okay, so she's gonna be frozen team. The more hydro and Cyro team on your, the more hydro and Cyro character on your team, the more her skill timing reduction is gonna be. Okay.
Reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really
Yep,
important.
it's
As long
written
as
in
her
there
elemental
directly.
skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction
So
takes
she's for the
effect.
frozen team.
The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent.
Mhm.
I can definitely see
Ah.
her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Escoffier is not just a support. She can dish
Yep.
out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows
Yeah.
the active character and periodically fires projectiles.
It follows
at nearby
active character.
enemies,
Yep,
dealing
okay, that's
cryo
it.
damage.
She is an off field
Mhm, so
DPS.
with her ability to shred resistance,
Or
she basically
yeah,
buffs
you
her
know,
own damage.
freeze
In addition,
applier.
her elemental burst restores HP.
Which
to the
means she
entire
will be
party.
good if you use like
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party,
Hayato?
dish out damage, and heal. Wow, sounds like she's pretty.
Man, that's a
versatile.
really old
Yeah,
character.
And thanks to
When
a
was the last time we
different
seen him?
talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Whoa.
What?
I've never seen a talent like that before.
Okay,
So she
you
can
don't
cook
even have to
random
prepare
food?
the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Whoa, that
Damn,
would be
that's a
so
5-star
fun to
food.
check
What the
out
fuck?
in-game.
Totally.
Been a while since I saw
so
that.
take note of this next piece of news, travellers. In the first half of version 5.6,
Oh, okay.
we'll have event
It's
wishes for
Escoffier and
Escoffier and Navia. A new 5-star
I mean,
polearm,
if she's worth it.
Symphonist of Sense, will be featured
Yeah,
on
she's
the
gonna
weapon
be pole
banner.
arm, right?
Our new 4-star character, Eva,
Of course,
will also
Eva's
enjoy
gonna
a
be
drop
there.
rate boost on the first half banners.
Aoife, no way, bro.
I don't
I
have.
think that's my line, but
I don't
couldn't
know.
have
I
said
don't
it
have
better
the
myself.
guarantee. I guess I will lose 50-50, or
And
who
another
cares?
bit of really
I got
exciting news
I got
is
so
that
much
travellers will get
Primogem
to
from the
spend
last
more
time I
time
played,
with
so
these two in the
well,
new version.
that's that.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
Oh god damn it!
Eyes are on me. Lowly servants, behold the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence. The heck are you on about?
So this is gonna be like what, the trailer for
Why,
Eva or something?
asked for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how? Oh wow.
I really don't have much to say because like on this part it's like the character introductions, right?
Do you even hear
Uh,
yourself, bro?
We all know Eva's gonna be 4-star, so
You insolent.
it is what it is. And then Escoffier is a support of field DPS or whatever you wanna call it. I mean, right? Okay, she's fairly.
Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Hmm.
Darn it.
So
Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless.
the hell even am I watching right now?
Dragon Lord Kahulao's wisdom is wasted on you.
Uh huh.
No way, bro. See you later.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, good. Oh god.
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a how. Wow, I feel
Okay.
like those two could argue forever.
Oh god.
You don't know
Oh.
the half of it.
Oh god.
Hang
That was
in there,
something.
bro.
You
Okay,
too, huh?
so-
Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
What next?
Oh, well, Kukuku is just that infectious. So, Travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties...
What do you mean
wanna
this
give us
is
a formal
underproduct?
introduction,
That was the
Johnny?
I
previous
thought you never asked, Jade.
like
Absolutely.
event mission.
As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
Mhm.
In that land, humans
Hiroshima
and Saurians
Junta.
live
Like
and
I've
fight
ever
side
heard
by
that
side.
somewhere.
Saurians get
What-
sick and
who's-
hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do
like
a very important job in that land.
I don't know.
And Aoife is a really good one.
Probably.
In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. like how he saved Kakuku's life, and now, of course, Kakuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard
Yep.
Hao got sick one time, so Kanish took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? Hao was better in like 2 seconds.
So Esparesa is sick. Is she
Sounds
gonna
like
go to a
Aoife
regular
really
doctor
knows
or
his
is
stuff.
she gonna go to
I
Aoife?
wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons. Like even
Curious
from
question though.
emanations.
Like she is
I
human
guess,
with
in
half
theory,
human.
yeah,
Actually,
I
the
don't see
half
why
human,
not.
half
Plus,
animals
if it was an emergency,
uh,
Kakuku could help him get there in
characters
no
in
time.
this game.
I
Are they
mean, I
gonna
heard the
like
flower
go to
feather
the
clan is known for
the
riding
regular
Google sauce.
doctor or they gonna
This
go
is
to
less
Aoife?
riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Hey,
simply
this
put,
is a
he's
Kakuku
flying.
appreciation
So,
zone
same
only,
like
all right?
Chaska.
But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
see
guess
that.
it is.
Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can
Yeah,
Aoife
we've
do
done
in
that
combat?
quest. Whatever.
Well, Aoife is an Animo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as
So
Aoife's
it will
good
pull
bro,
regular
Kakuku
enemies,
also
right?
helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku
Oh.
lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state,
Wait,
Aoife can
he
continuously
increased
fire
health?
tonic shots, which deal animal
Dang.
damage upon impact and restore
Look at that.
HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that,
A
we should
little bit
introduce one of
complex
his
character,
talents
huh?
first. When
I don't
Aoife
know.
is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his field medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay.
So it's like-
he works well with characters that can
What
trigger
is he
swirl
exactly?
and electrocharge
I saw him
reactions.
doing the elemental skill
And
once, and I
characters that
think
can
like,
generate
oh,
night soul
this is
points.
another one.
He seems like a really
Is this
flexible
gonna
target.
something
Yeah,
that's
he
similar
is.
to
Plus,
Kadehara
in areas
Kazuha?
with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active
What the
character
heck?
or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those medical skills
So
to use.
off-field
This
healing,
kit seems really
but with
intuitive,
phlogiston,
and he helps
which
with
means
exploration.
outside
I
of
feel like
Natlan,
exploring the sacred
it's
volcano
useless.
will be a lot easier with Kakuku to
Yep.
dangle from.
it's a useless passive.
Well, what can I say? He is a
It's
helpful
like,
little guy.
is it phlogiston
Now,
as in
moving
like
on to our
the
next bit
bar
of news,
meter
a new boss is
on top of the
coming in
health,
version
or like
5.6, the
his
secret source
his meter?
automaton
You
overseer
know,
device.
his
Travelers
night
will need to defeat
night
it
shed
to obtain
night
ascension materials
night
for a
whatever
scout
it is. My God,
I feel like we faced something
I'm
like
sorry,
this
it's a little
before.
confusing.
That's because this boss has the
You
same
know what I mean, right?
origins as the secret source automaton configuration device from version 5.1.
Yep.
Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They
So that's
all
like a
seem
new boss or
like
something?
two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's.
It is a new boss.
This is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in game.
Huh?
Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natland characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival, an amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina
Hot.
di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natland
VTuber.
produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and
Jojo.
good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities,
Diego.
a smuggling case is
My God.
uncovered, leading Kanich and Risley
Yep.
to cross paths.
A Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
So this is like the event mission.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
noted.
I actually have a few
We
sneak
got
peeks
what?
to share,
Event
so
exclusive
let's take a
4-star
look.
weapon. Yep, it is what it is.
Weird. Why is a How cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait.
Scared for the camera, boy?
It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kakuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't
Oh,
end
that
well.
sucked.
Well, what about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Yep.
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalet could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know,
Go
dragon to
on.
dragon. Oh, I
I
can't wait to
really
see how their
like.
interactions go.
Okay,
Honestly,
okay,
I
I
can't
get
even
it.
picture
It's an
it, but I
event.
just
Sure.
know it's gonna be hilarious.
We're gonna see later,
Yeah, there's
guys.
nothing we can say
Go
that beats
on.
the real thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in game. And trust me, there are a lot of them. Always makes me laugh. Now,
Yeah,
on the
sure.
actual amusement park, let me give you
Uh
some
huh.
background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with
What?
Despina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh,
Whatever.
Lapine Pauline is back. Didn't she
What
almost
the
go
hell is that?
bankrupt
Oh
after
god.
basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well,
Damn.
if the traveler agrees to come on board,
Remember,
Lapine
like
Pauline
back
might
in the
be in a better
day
position.
Come on
in
board.
Nazuman update, you
Why
know,
are my
like when the
fraud alarm
character
bells
turns
ringing?
around, it's gonna
It's
turn
not
around
like
like
that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline,
it's gonna turn
yeah,
around like this. You
okay.
know that
Her
one mission
track
like when
record
it
isn't
does like
great,
this
but at
and
least trust
then
Cheval Moran
and
and
then
Despina di
goes run
Rasula.
away.
If you
Like
say so.
you know,
And how
it
do
was
we
like
make
that
sure
the
we
animation
don't
back then,
run
and
it
now
into the
with all
ground?
this like
Well, if the traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline
look.
might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management
How about
sim?
if you like I
Okay,
don't
tell
know
me everything.
renew your
You got
stuff
it,
and
bro.
make the
Travelers will be
animation
in
more
charge of
fluent
operations, like upgrading the facilities,
instead of
expanding the
making it
park,
like a
and
meme.
managing the
Look, if we
staff.
want to play
During
like
each business
a
cycle,
game with an
travelers will need to
overly
allocate their
crazy
precious
animation,
funds and
we
action
already got
points to
Zenless
the
Zone
most
Zero. It's
important
also your bro.
tasks based on
It's
their
also your
management
little
needs.
sister.
And
Anyway,
plus, Navia
um,
recruited MasterChef
that game
Sophia
has
to run the
memes on it,
park's
a
theme
lot of
restaurant.
memes.
Woo!
I
The
love it,
dishes she
and
creates
it
can
was
give you
intended to be
unique
that way.
management buffs. So don't
Everybody
miss
loves it.
out.
And then this
Absolutely.
one,
You can also
it like
increase your
has
revenue
this
by adding
helmet
different kinds of
animation, and
attractions.
then
For
suddenly you
example, in
give that
Eclectic
overly
Escapades,
designed
visitors can
animations.
experience
Just
unforgettable adventures where they
uh,
fly through the air
what to
or
say?
dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to
Yeah,
try
that's
them
an
out
event,
and create a
events or
standardized
something.
strategy guide for each one so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase
Damn, no
revenue.
fucking
And
way we
travellers
got
can
a
also
fucking
recruit some familiar faces to help run the park.
what
Among
is
the
that supposed to
recruits
be?
are
Fucking
Fontanian
Tetris
companions and
puzzle?
friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters,
Squiggly.
travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures
Goofy
at the
ah.
park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And
Yep.
plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh,
Okay.
do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Hmm.
Awesome. More
Okay,
primo
so
gems to
that's
save
the
later.
fucking
Oh,
yeah,
which
classic. You know
reminds me,
the
we still
the
haven't
thing you
finished
Primo
announcing the
Gem.
event wishes,
That's all we came
have
for.
we?
Oh,
That's all the
right,
selling
yeah.
point. Okay,
Sorry
so
to
this
keep you in
yeah it is.
suspense,
So
travellers.
Kinich and
In the
Raiden
second
Shogun.
half of version 5.6, we'll have returning event
I
wishes
played
for Kinich
Kinich.
and
He's quite
Raiden
fun.
Shogun.
I guess I'm gonna pull for him.
Plus, the Chronicled Wish banner will be
Maybe.
returning in version 5.6. I know a lot.
Let's see. So Ayaka, Ayato, Yoimiya, Chiori, so we got the one who already got power creep. I wonder why is Ayato already got power creep? I guess he is. Yoimiya, the loser number one. Chiori, loser number two. Yaimiko, I guess you're already in the stage, huh? Arate Keito, been a while since I saw your banner. I guess we already on the board of. Well, this is the Inazuman. No fucking way you put Kazuha there. Hey, that guy is still strong, bro. A lot of people still use him, including me. How the fuck? Well, whatever. I guess it is what it is. Oh, Sagano, so literally all of the Inazuman. Almost all of it. Well, if you want Kadehara Kazuha, this might be a good time for you to invest on him on the Chronicles, though. And for me, let's see, is there anything I want in the Chronicle? Let's see. I used to want Arataki too, but then again, I'm thinking, yeah, I guess since the update, the Dendro composition team is way much more better than investing too much in the mono Geo. I mean, I already got Nafia, right? She's a combination or something like that. And then let's see again, who else? Ayato is good, but do I want to pull for him? I don't know. That's the only thing that I found interesting. Uh, I already got Yaimiko. Chiori is not selling it for me. Ayaka, I got it. Yoimiya, I got it. Kokomi, Kazuha, I got it. Yeah, that's that. Anyway,
A lot of travellers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're
no
interested.
fucking way. The weapon too? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Oh shit. Man. Is that, if that all in one Chronicles wish, I don't know anymore, buddy. Like, holy shit, that is the most predatory Chronicle I've ever seen. Like, yo, you missed this character? Yeah, how about you get this one? Oh yeah. Literally all the bunch that, how about if, a lot of that character you don't have and you actually want three of them? Well, it's only limited in one wish, which includes the 50-50 mechanism, means that you might win them or you might win a D-Log number 7. Shit.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck
Damn.
on your polls.
This is the worst
Alright.
Chronicle Wish
That
I've ever
was
seen.
a lot
The
of
moment I
info,
saw
so
Chronicle Wish, I
let's
just
take
feel
our
like,
first
oh
break.
god, they're gonna
Here's
put
the
all
second
the
redemption code,
useless
travelers.
5-star or the one that already got power creep in here, right? That's well, escape. Okay,
Windbloom
now
Festival, once a celebration of flowers.
this is actually the one that I found interesting of all. That's why. Okay,
Now shrouded in unease.
what the fuck is happening to Monster Boy? Paralogism, huh? 5-7.
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or foe?
Oh, I see. He got
What tidings does the
hydro
Dodo
shit there.
communication device bring this time?
Oh
The
shit.
answers to these questions and more.
Ask
in the
Alice.
version 5.6
That's her color, by the way. A red.
Conquest.
Come on, tell me about that.
Voice.
Yes,
Aw,
please.
shucks, thanks.
I see. So that was the interlude. Which this is as far as I see it. You see, the next update is gonna be in
Something tells me there's
up
more to this
to the north.
situation than meets the eye.
What was I want to say
Well,
again?
I put together some
Fucking
information
Yes,
about the
Naya.
case.
Which
Let's go
also
through it
be
and
the
see-
last continent in this game. Man, this game already come far, huh? Well. So I wonder what's the problem in here, but you know, the one way to make sense that we move straight to Snezna is if there is a problem happening in Mondstadt that lead us to the north, or I guess to the pier first.
see if
You
we
know,
can uncover some new clues.
the harbor
So,
area for Mondstadt.
here's the
What
deal.
was it called again?
Albedo's been accused
ship
of
area.
murder and unlawful disposal
And
of human
then,
remains, and the
I
case
guess,
is being tried
Snezna
in
X.
secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo, so the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there
Oh,
has
so that's
to be
Hertha.
some kind of
Okay.
misunderstanding
Been once I
here.
see her,
Well,
I already
in
comprehend
court,
everything.
the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So
Then what
I
in the
saw Jean,
fucking
Kaya, and Eula in the
Sherlock
courtroom,
Holmes game is
all
that?
members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, he's from Church
that's
of
Dahlia.
Favonius.
He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works
He's
with
the
Barbara,
deacon.
Rosaria, and
Damn,
other
so
members
he's
of the
like the
clergy.
master?
Dahlia acts as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting
Herald.
because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti,
Uh-huh.
the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But
Oh.
on the first attempt, the
Yeah.
line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead. It's only on the
Okay.
second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa.
So what the fuck is the problem
You
here?
just
So
dropped two major names.
Mondstadt got
Varka
fucked
has
by
been on an
the
expedition
Hilker
for a
and
long
probably
time.
the monster.
Sounds like we
Let's just say
finally
they
get to
already
hear
have a
what
long
he's
problem
doing.
with
As for Alice,
fucking.
we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But
Yep.
I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her. Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right, and now there are even more monsters in the city.
Is that like
So
when the
maybe
random
Venti is
encounter
reaching
event or
out to
something?
Alice for help.
I think you two
I
are onto
didn't really catch up,
something.
or I already
And
forgot.
if we
Well,
take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow, this is kind of emotional.
oh shit.
Mondstadt was the
Oh, I guess we're
beginning
gonna
of
use the trial
everything.
character version.
It's
Like,
the place where travelers
I
met
didn't
their
build
first
any of the early
companions
Mondstadt
and
character.
embarked on this whole
I probably
journey.
built like
Now it's
the
a
look. I built him
crisis.
not too great.
Hopefully travelers can do something to
Uh,
stop
I
it.
I
they
built
can, but
like
it won't be an easy road.
which one is that? The
Alice
one touch
can
guy?
offer something to help, but
Fucking the
travelers will
Cavalier.
need to pass a trial
I
first
forgot.
and
Damn it.
defeat the
Kaya,
king
there you
and
go.
queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend
The bridge guy.
Mondstadt.
The ice
I'm
bridge guy.
sure travelers aren't scared
And
of a
there's a
little
new boss. The
trial.
game before the gate.
Okay. Then let's take a look at
So
what
it's
awaits
another
them.
two combination of boss. Interesting. How it's gonna play out? So we're gonna fight against chess piece or something. So that's water. AOE. That's electro shooting. Not really good. Oh wait, that's a combination. Oh shit. So that's fire, electric, and water in the same time. Of course, it has to get the
Alice will
ultimate move
preside
out.
over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess
First
don't
phase.
exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But
Uh-huh.
in the second phase,
Now
there
that's
are
the real
no
boss.
chess pieces to use.
Okay,
Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
just kick their
Looks like
ass.
there's a different
Okay,
Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice.
each of them have their own
The
health.
boss
Makes
has
sense.
some extremely powerful attacks, but
Continuously
freeze
trigger.
reactions can help you
Of course,
create
it
an
has to be
opening.
frozen,
Maybe jot
so
that
it's
one down
aligned
for
with
later,
Escoffier.
travellers.
Well,
so we know
it is
there's
what it is.
murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle
Well,
trial.
well.
We
That's
have
how
no
they
idea
sell
how all of this
Escoffier,
is
guys.
connected. Seems like
Yep.
there's a lot for travellers to uncover.
You need to do.
You
You need to
know,
deal
if you
frozen.
think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley
To be
lines
fair,
that
she's
almost ended in
good.
death.
I see her.
Then,
I
a similar
mean,
crisis happens in
but if I
Liyue,
were to say she's
and now
unique, not
Mondstadt
really.
is in
That kind of
danger.
off field.
I
It's
can't
already
help but wonder
It's
if
already
this is all
you
some
know
kind of terrible omen.
out there a while.
Yeah, but look on the bright
So
side.
and I already
It's
have a
another
lot of
chance for
ice
answers.
characters. So
Maybe we'll uncover new
It's not
clues
really on
about
demand.
forces we've encountered before, or what we
So
can
I just
expect
go
on the road
with-
ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get
do
one
I even
step
need to
closer
pull
the
at all?
truth to that.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Okay, so we got something interesting at
Yeah,
least.
I think we're gonna leave all that
So-
hard work to you guys.
All right, okay.
I,
Well,
th-
let's
I thought
lighten
when I
things up
saw
and
this
dive into the
picture,
remaining
I
version
think
of
that
5.6
it's gonna be like
events.
one of those
Yes.
albedo mission
First up
in
on the docket is an event
the
that brings
Ice
us back
Mountain
to
again,
Fontaine,
right?
where
I mean, it
travelers
already
can
happened
test out their
twice. Why it
tactical
cannot
brilliance
happen
in the new
twice?
rule game,
I was
Operation
wrong. It
Downpour
happened in Mondstadt, and
Simulation.
then I
Dude,
guess he
nice.
got some. What the
Oh,
fuck
I
is
know.
this?
This war game comes with all new offensive and defensive gameplay.
Yeah, no
The
fucking
key
way.
to success is really understanding your game
Okay, it's
pieces.
another chessboard game.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles?
What
or
in the
maybe
Clash
even
of
bypass
Clans is
them
this?
entirely? Once you feel
Well,
like
it
you
is
know
what
what
it
you're
is.
doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when
course
adjusting
it
your
is.
defensive lineup, you
Duh.
can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first,
so you
or
can
makes
play
greater
against
progress
another
within
factor.
the time limit,
Okay.
wins.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get tactical, travelers.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
if that last event was mostly
I'll see to
about
it.
brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's
Oh,
take
that's
a look
another
at the
Natlan
gameplay.
stuff?
Think
What
this
the
is a
fuck?
simple battle for
Oh,
coins?
it's this event.
Well, think again. Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
Oh, if
Okay.
only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to
Yeah,
secure
Kenneth
victory.
looks
Nice,
very
bro.
interesting. I'm
So,
actually gonna pull
this
for
next
him.
event is called Chronicle
Okay,
of Shifting
he's sold.
Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But
So another fight
maybe there's a
event.
character
Okay.
you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions.
Oh shit.
The event is divided into different
No
levels
fucking
of
way.
difficulty, and there are also
Well.
challenge buffs to take advantage of. So
Yep.
make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each
You know,
challenge.
the one with similar
Could
shit
provide
previously,
some
not
food for
on.
thought.
It's so fucking
Nice.
hard.
Sounds like the
God
perfect
damn it.
excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
Oh, I didn't play this one.
Moving on to some
It is what it
Genius
is. Yep.
Invitation TCG
Sorry,
updates.
buddy. I know
First, a
you.
new card
I know
skin will
you're
be added to
quite
the card
interested
shop,
in
so
TCG
check it out if
games
you're
or something.
interested.
Well,
Travelers can
not
also
really
look
my
forward
cup
to
of
new
tea.
character and action cards added to
If
regular
I want to
mode.
play roleplay, I'll play
Nice. More
roleplay,
food
the
for the card
one
sharks.
that actually roleplay, probably.
There are also
Not
some
this,
major
okay?
updates to automatic artistry.
So in addition to the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh
Damn, they
option
got
as well as
nerf or
mechanisms
something?
for character enhancement and
But who
replacement.
knows?
So the gameplay should be even more engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right. And finally, the ley line overflow event is returning in version 5.6. So don't miss out.
Whatever.
We won't, and let's take our last break. When
Just
we
move
return,
on,
we'll
okay?
talk
Let's just
system
say, yeah, it's
optimization
ley
and
line,
a cool
okay?
collab.
Move on. Like,
See
we
you
all
on the
already
side,
know this
travelers.
shit.
Bye.
Like, okay, there you go. Ah, okay. So this is like the timeline for the events. Community event? Yeah, nah. Goes up to. So it's starting in the early May. It's ending in early June. And then I guess we got 5.7. Well, it is what it is.
Welcome back,
Okay.
travelers.
Welcome back.
What is this?
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations. Some
System optimization 4. Okay. 1. Okay, so Imaginary Theater optimized, Character Talent Constellation tab optimized, Treasure Compass optimized, Map Paints optimized, so UI.
travelers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the Brilliant Blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition,
Okay.
rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? a restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right? What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the
So
dev team has received that feedback as well. So, a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars. Alright, so this next update
Okay.
addresses another common problem.
that's something.
Travelers have probably noticed that when you
As
go
I
to
told
raise
you,
a character's
there's another,
skills,
just
the skill
need a little bit of
descriptions can be
UI
pretty
tweaking
long
and then the
dense.
comment for it,
I mean, it's
and
understandable.
then
It's
you can
important
do
for
a lot
travelers to have
more
all the
favor.
details.
So what is
But
this about?
it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on.
Character talent
Starting in
constellation
version
tab.
5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new
Oh.
characters will be optimized to be
You
more
can click on
concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer
That
to
is a
dive
lot
into
of
all the details
information.
can always expand the content for a
What
more
the fuck?
comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting through all that information.
Well,
should
for
be
you
a
who
lot
want to
faster
know
now.
so
Totally.
deep into the character,
Our
I guess
next
that's good for you.
optimization is for the
Me,
treasure
I
compass.
couldn't care less.
Travelers
You
provided
see,
feedback
for me,
that
playing
while
this
attempting to complete
RPG,
Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult
it
to
is
locate
much
where
more
to pick up the
intuitive for me
quests.
to learn
So,
it
after the
by
version
straight
5.6
experience.
update,
So
the treasure compass
I
can now
will
track
do
those
like
locations.
trial if I
Yeah,
see
they
a
can.
character
Warrior
interesting
challenges
in
are
Genshin
important
Impact.
because that's how you
I'll
get
do a
obsidian
trial and
fragments,
error with
which
that
you can use
character,
to unlock tribal
and I'll see
secret
like,
spaces, right?
can I do
It would
this?
be
Can I
nice
do
if the
that?
treasure
Can
compass
I
could track
cannot do
those
this?
too.
It can.
Can I cannot do
and
that?
once your exploration progress is
And what
high
this,
enough,
what
the
that,
treasure
and what
compass
not.
will be
Like what
able
this
to
will do?
pinpoint
Can
the
I hold
location
it
of
down
tribal
and it
secret
will give
spaces
another
as
result?
well.
And what this and
Similarly,
what that.
at a high enough
That's how I
exploration
learn
progress,
how to
more
use a
chests
character.
from various nations can also be located
Probably
using the treasure
stupid,
compass.
but
Oh,
that's how I
nice.
learn
That should
the
really help
best.
travelers that are stuck
You
at
see,
99% exploration
theoretical
progress.
is
Map
not
pins have also
really a
been
thing.
optimized.
Like,
Starting in version 5.6,
just
travelers
look
can
at that.
now delete
That was
custom
a
pins
really
in
long fucking
batches.
text, and
Oh,
you
that should make it a
expect me
lot
to.
easier to start
Oh,
fresh if
okay.
you're
This
someone
one
who
is
really likes to go ham with the
great.
markers.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Well, that wraps up our system
Okay,
optimizations.
that was
So
something.
now it's time for some out-of-game news.
So anyway, back
That's
to
right.
the.
First, we have some exciting collaboration news
What is
to
this?
share.
Oh,
Genshin
it's the
Impact
collab.
is partnering with the
Well,
global
for you
beauty
who want
brand
to buy it,
Charlotte Tilbury to launch
well, it has
two
to be Mona,
limited
is it?
edition sets. So, let's
Well,
watch the
well.
preview trailer for
Oh,
the
it's beauty box.
collaboration.
I guess that makes sense. Not mine. Not my thing. You got a fucking trailer for that too? It's a makeup, buddy. I ain't using it. What? I wonder why Mona though. I mean, she's famous, I guess, but I guess that's the reason, right? That's all the reason you need. Mona is famous. And the astrolab and astrological stuff and the stars and whatever, it's just looking cool, I guess. For a beauty item, beauty box, yeah, makeup, not my thing.
But I have even
Not
more
my
news.
thing.
In addition, Genshin Impact's
Music.
third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is
As I said,
coming soon.
They do well with
Yeah.
music,
The
so
album contains various tracks composed
it's
by
good.
the Hoyo
It is.
X team for
It
the
is as it
collective of
is.
Plenty and other regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Sure.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Music's gonna be so cool.
Very.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah.
But
me
still, from
too.
all
What
like
about
from
you,
all
Jake?
the music from
I
every
am
regions,
just so excited to
I'm
uncover
not gonna
more
lie,
about the
like
elevator
they really
mystery
kick in
and
in
to defeat
Fontaine.
the new
I don't know what the
boss
fuck
on
did
the
they,
chessboard.
And
what
I
the
can't
fuck
wait
did
for you
Dev
to meet Escoffier.
do,
It's
like the
been so much
developers
fun
do,
working on her.
when they
Just
create
gonna love.
Fontaine.
And to
They
follow
like
that up,
go all
Ifra
in,
is
they
finally
like
playable,
focus up,
and
and
of course he's gonna have
they
the
literally
right
create
by
a
his side,
literal
but the mini games are
masterpiece
always
for
so
that
fun
region,
and creative.
for the music,
Just can't wait.
for the lore,
Well,
for the
that's
character.
it for the version 5.6
Like,
special program.
man,
A new adventure.
that was a
awaits.
good shit. I
hope
love
it
it.
brings with it new friendships, new answers.
I don't
and
know
a
if
whole
they
lot
can
of
do it
fun.
again, but hey,
And with
here's
that,
hoping, right?
all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers. Bye. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Okay, I guess that's everything we need to see. Well, really, I guess the optimization is great. Not the one that everybody really wants, right? Like here, How about a? I see there is one like a thing that was in. Uh, don't be mad at me. I saw that like a preset for what's the equivalent on this game? The preset for the goddamn fucking like the goblets and the flowers, the fucking feathers, and you know what I'm talking about, right? The stuff where it's really hard to get. How about making a preset for that? It would be very good, really. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about, but if you catch what I mean, it is what it is. If you can't catch what I mean, it is what it is. And so, what else? Well, there is something. The time gated, we cannot really expect more to it, right? They will not really do anything to it. I already given up on it. Uh, I guess the one that very interests me is the lore, actually. Well, I used to play this game because I mean it was released in COVID. I Nobody really have anything to do. I'm not really at the first time. I'm not really a gacha gamer to begin with. This game brings me like the idea of what gacha game is. To be fair, right? That's why this game got pretty much the first, the one, and the only one gacha game to reach that much number of player base. Nobody, no other gacha game can reach Genshin Impact. No other gacha game, including Zelda Zone Zero or Wuthering Waves, nobody, like no games can reach the hype of Genshin Impact back in the day. Simply because it was timed so perfect in the right moment, at the right timing, in the right situation. It's so situational that the game could become like this. It's phenomenal. It's good for them, right? So anyway, that's all. I'm interested with the story actually because it's been a while since we went to Mondstadt, and actually I want to know what the fuck is happening there. It tells me quite a good on look. I'm looking forward to 5.6, I guess. Well, that's pretty much everything for this video. So I know it's a little bit longer. I'm sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you another time. Cheers.